Hello everybody! So today's video, what I would like to do is sort of just a discussion because I have a lot to talk about. I've been reading let me get it up here, the Fallen Kingdom series by Rhodes, and I am loving it. It's basically like a loosely like a YA Game of Thrones, and I just want to talk to you guys about what I've been reading. So if you haven't read this series, maybe don't watch this video because there'll be spoilers, but if you're like, I don't care, I still want to watch it, then good for you. So I've read the first book, which is this one here, Fallen Kingdoms, and then I've read through the fourth book here, which is Frozen Tides by Rhodes. Now, there are 5 books in this series out so far, and I don't want to read the 5th one because then I'll be done with the series, and the 6th one doesn't come out till December, and I don't think I can't do it. So I'm going to try and hold off to read the 5th one, maybe like the end of November. We'll see how that works. But, and another reason why I don't want to read the 5th one is because at the end of all the stories, you're kind of left wanting more, and I freaking hate that because then, you know, I want to read the next one. I want to know what happens. So I don't want to read the 5th one and then have to wait months to read the 6th one. Like, come on. But anyways, let's get to talking about these books. I'm not going to hold them up I'm not going to hold it up while I'm talking the whole time, but I'll let you see them again after I'm finished. So, we have a lot of characters in these series because it's vast. It's over like one whole country, and then there's like a country across the sea, and that's awesome. My favorite character is Cleo because she's kick-ass. She doesn't take anyone's crap, and she's total girl power. I completely love her. And you know, in the first book, obviously the guy she likes, Theon, dies, and I kind of felt bad, but then I was like, well, he was only there for the first book, and you really didn't get to know him that well. So I was like, And then she starts to, like, I forget what book it's in, but she starts to have a thing with Jonas. Like, they would meet in secret, and then he'd, like, passionately kiss her, and I was like, ooh, I think I might be, like, shipping this Jonas-Cleo thing. But then, when she was forced to marry Prince Magnus, I was like, I kind of like Cleo and Magnus together. And then finally, in the book 4, they were like on the same team and like love each other, and I was so excited. Which leads me to Prince Magnus. I love him. I love him. I love him. I think he's just a great character. He's so interesting, and I just really like him. The sad thing is that his name is Magnus, which I'm like, I guess he can make the name hot, but I like his middle name better, which is Lucas. But whatever. Then another character, Aaron, Lord Aaron, I forget what his last name is, but he was the guy that went to Palasia, like the middle country, with Cleo to get that special wine. And he's a dude. I do not like him. He's a jerk. He basically is using the fact that him and Cleo had like a drunken night together against her in all sorts of ways. Oh, I just hate him. And then when the Aranos, some of the names I'm probably not going to say right, but whatever. When the Aranos kingdom gets taken over by King Gaius from Limeros, Aaron basically is like, all right, I'll be your friend. screw Aranos, screw their kingdom. I'm with Limeros now. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? I just hate him. So it was awesome when Prince Magnus killed him with his sword. I was like, does anyone else think the same thing? I mean, he was just a little evil, devious, like, sneaky character that I just did not like. Ugh. Oh, let's talk. And so Princess Lucia, whatever, who is from Limeros, as we all know, and who is Prince Magnus's sister. You guys, I just don't like her. Like, I think she's just whiny and annoying to me. Like, she is the one that has the special powers, and she's just a whiny character. Like, she's insignificant. I wish that Cleo could suck Lucia's powers from her and she would be way kick-ass. Plus, Princess Lucia, whatever, I don't know, opened up one of the, what do they call it again? One of the crystals, and, like, freed the fire god, and he's, like, freaking nuts. So I'm like, good job, girl. You messed that up. And I really didn't care about her, like, romantic relationship with Alexius, one of the Watchers. I was like, And I think it's weird that you're falling in love with someone from your dreams. Let's be honest. And you have, it was just weird. So it didn't bother me that he got killed. A lot of people in these books get killed, but hey, that's just how it goes. I was actually kind of sad for this one. The rebel group that's, like, going on, Lysandra, I was sad when she died because I actually liked her and Jonas together. Before I was like, Jonas and Cleo and Magnus, I really don't know. But then when Jonas started showing interest to Lysandra, I was like, yes, please, that's a good match. And then she gets killed. So I'm like, great. Now who's Jonas supposed to like? He's all by himself. So we'll see what happens with that. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, I know. In these books, obviously there's mad drama, since that's what I've been talking about. But I love that it shows you a map of, like, where you are. So this whole continent is Mythica, and then however you say it, and then the 3 different lands. So cool. I want a map of that. Like, if you know anywhere that sells maps of the Fallen Kingdoms, let me know, because I haven't found anything, but I think it would be super neat. And then what I think is super awesome is that it tells you the characters in the book. So it tells you the characters who live in Aranos. It tells you the characters in Palasia. It tells you the characters in Limeros. And then it tells you the Watchers. So you kind of get an idea about who's all in the books. That's the coolest thing, and I totally love that. I think it's neat. And then when I opened up book 4 to read, before I read these books, I don't know about you, but I always look at the maps, and I always look at the characters who are in the books. But then, which reminds me of a character that I hate. But anyways, check this out. So this was just the map from the first book, but bam, look at how far that expanded. Yes, so cool. So a person from the, I don't even know how to say it, Creation Empire, Princess Amara. I do not like her. When she was first introduced, I think in book 3, along with her brother Ashar, I don't know how to say his name, but I was like, I don't really like you, and I don't really like your brother either. However, when her brother started to have a thing with Nick, I was like, maybe I do like your brother. But then she basically kills her brother, sails back to her empire in Croatia, kills her dad, and kills the rest of her brothers. So she freaking kills everybody. And then when... Ooh, so that's a long way. So they have to, like, sail... Like, bam. That's a long way. So she kills her whole family, heartless. Then she marries King Gaius, who basically is, you know, ruling the whole Mythica, and they travel back to Mythica from being in, what's it again? Oh my gosh, I never get the names right. Wait, let me just double check here. Creation. So they travel back from there to Mythica, because, you know, they're looking for those crystals. And then King Gaius gets killed. Oh, that's a major spoiler alert. But you guys, I was so happy. And when book 4 ended, I was like, oh, I'm real intrigued to see what happens next. I just don't like her. She sleeps with everybody. She's basically kills all her family. You can't trust the girl. You can't trust her at all. I kind of feel the same about Lucia too, because, you know, when she was like missing for a little bit and then came to Limeros, and Cleo and Prince Magnus were in Limeros, and she was all like, oh, hi, Prince Magnus, like loving on him. I was like, girl, you better back off. He's Cleo's. And I know that you're like, it's like, well, Prince Magnus and Princess Lucia are brother and sister. That's how they were raised. But then you find out that, like, they're not related in any way, sort of form. But that really ticked me off, that she had the nerve to play with his emotions like that. And in front of Cleo, I was like, no. No. I just don't like her character. She makes me mad. But do I like any other characters? I'm trying to think. I do like Jonas. I think he's cool. He's always on a mission. I really would like to try, now I don't drink, but they always talk about how bomb the wine from Pelagia is. And I would really like to try it just because it's constantly talked about in the books. Like, I'm intrigued. Let me try this. But I'm like looking at the cover to see if there's anything else that I want to talk about. And I know. I hope if you're watching this, you have not read these books, because, man, are there some spoiler alerts. When Princess Magnus's mother gets killed, what was her name? Queen Alethea or something like that. I was like, oh shoot, because she had the right idea to be on Princess Lucia's case for real. But when she gets killed and you think that it's Lord Aaron, but actually it was the king who killed his own wife, I was like, what? That king is crazy. He's so crazy. And I was sad. I was actually sad when Princess Cleo's sister died and her dad died. I actually liked that king. Like, he was reasonable and good, and then he gets killed. Kind of like Lord Stark from Game of Thrones. I liked Ned Stark, and then he died in the first season. Come on. But I'm just loving this series right now. I really want to know where it goes, because so much can happen now that King Gaius is dead. Thank God. He was so mean. and I don't know what they're gonna do about the crystals, and basically all the freaking Watchers are dead. But we'll find out. We'll see how long I can hold out to read book 5, because I know that book 6 doesn't come out till December. Oh, it's so long, you guys, so long. Does anybody else feel my pain? We'll see how long. I don't know how long I can wait though. But anyways, let me know what you think about the Fallen Kingdom series. Since I'm hoping, since you watched this, you've read the books. Otherwise, I probably kind of ruined it for you. But let me know down in the comments below. And also let me know if you have any book suggestions that are like this series as well, because I'm so enjoying it. I just love it. I can't wait. I can't wait for more. I wish there were more than just 6, but anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.